In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to go from this Before we get on with the video, please remember to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below what you want to see next. Also, look in the description to join the Discord. The topics I want to cover in this video is bridging, PvP, and gameplay, and aspects under there. So let's get right into the video. There's only 3 types of bridging you need to know before you'll just be like fine. Like you don't need to learn how to do like God bridging or breezely. You see all those people doing it, yeah, it's not, you don't need to do that. The 3 bridges you need is, in my opinion, is speed bridge, 1 stack, and scorpion. Scorpion isn't actually that important, but it will help. Basically oh my god. If you don't know how to speed bridge, you can check my guide. Just go on my channel and search for my speed bridging video. It'll explain to you how to speed bridge, but in this video I will show you how to 1 stack in scorpion. Alright, so for 1 second, basically what you're gonna be doing is this. Some people don't actually know how to do this. Some people just go straight up and then build across, go up a bit more. Like, you don't want to do that. That's just no. If you already know how to do this, just skip ahead in the video to the next thing that I cover. No. You want to click, you want to jump, you want to keep clicking whilst jumping. So basically what you want to do is just start clicking as fast as you can on your right click, and then hit spacebar every time your pointer gets to here. You want to jump, sorry. So just continuously click. You can look at my keystrokes. And yeah, it takes a while to get the timing right, but you should have it down packed in no time. So the only other bridge you're probably going to need to learn is scorpion. This is if someone's like sky high, and if you 1 stack, you won't be able to get higher than them. Basically what you have to do is bridge 1 across, 3 up, 1 across, 3 up. I'm not the best at this bridge. I know there's people who can do it way faster than me, but I'm just showing you for the sake of this video. So you just go across, 3 up, so hold shift A and S, go across 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, that's basically all there is to bridging. Just learn those 3 types of bridging, just apply them in cases. Speed bridging is what you do at the start of the game. 1 stacking is how you go up if you want to battle your opponent up to get the high ground, and scorpion is how you get up if your opponent is really high. The second thing I want to cover in this video is PvP. So basically, for PvP in Bedwars, the best way to kill someone is to try to knock them into the void. And to knock someone into the void, you have to deal a lot of KB. And in order to deal KB, you have to do things like W tapping, block hit. So I'm going to just roughly show you how to W tap and block it in this video, but if this isn't helpful enough, you can always just go watch any guide. I am no means the best at W tapping or block hitting, but I am going to roughly show you how to do it. And if you don't understand how to do it from this video, you can always go watch another video after you finish this video. So basically, W tapping essentially is when you hold W and hit someone, you deal a lot of knockback, but if you continuously hit them after that, they don't actually take a lot of damage. So basically what you want to do is you want to hit them and then get a good crit. So you get the first crit, and then you take your hand off of W and for like a split second put it back on, which resets the sprint, which basically allows you to get that dealed knockback again. Block hitting is essentially the same, where you want to basically hold W, but this time you're holding W the whole time. Basically what you're doing is you're getting that first hit blocking and then hitting again. Some people have many misconceptions that you just spam the 2 buttons like this. That's not what you want to do. Or do this. Look at how much you move. What you want to do is you want to hit, block, hit. Or what you can do is hit, block, hit. Basically, you just have to get your timings right, but what you don't want to do is spam this or click this. If that didn't explain it very well, you can always watch another video after you finish watching the rest of the things I have to say. The next aspect I want to cover is gameplay. And in gameplay, something very crucial is called rushing. Rushing is really only important on some maps, but those some maps are basically the maps that most people grind because they're fast to win and you can get wins fast. Although you might be playing with like better players, it's completely fine. Basically, the 32 rush maps, and when I say 32, I mean 32 blocks, Lighthouse, I believe it's Symphony, it used to be Orchestra, I don't know what they've done to that, Solace, and I don't know if there's any others, you can correct me if there's not. But basically what you want to do is as soon as you get 32 blocks on those few maps, you just want to speed bridge to the other person's island, because most people, you know, they wait for like a stack of blocks, some TNT. Some people just take like a really long time, which is not what you want to do. You want to be as fast as possible to catch your enemy on surprise, because you want to be further to their base than they are to you. If you start seeing them bridging up whilst you've already started 32 rushing, you might want to go back and get some blocks just in case, because if they build up, then what can you do? So on normal maps, you might have to 48 rush, like Pernicious, that's a 48 rush. But what I do is I take over a stack of blocks on some map, which gives me a little leeway to go up if I need to. So basically, it's really up to you. If it's not a rush map, you can either use the minimum amount of blocks needed, which is usually 48 or 64, or you can take a bit extra on those maps, which is probably a smarter idea, because then it allows you to build up in case your opponent is there. But if you see your opponent bridging and you're just like sitting in the gen having a good time, you need to go. The next thing I want to cover is bed defense. People think that you need like 3, 4, 5 layers of bed defense. What is wrong with you? All you need is just one layer of wool. And you might say, well, that can be broken so fast. What you want to do is, you just want to get your bed defense down, you just want to go. You want to attack people before they attack you. What's the point in putting 5 layers of bed defense? If someone kills you, they can destroy that before you respawn. Like however many layers, it's not going to make a difference. So all you want to do is just put wool, and then if you are 64 rushing, then you have 4 gold. You can either put that towards TNT, which you can use to expose someone's bed and break it, or to TNT jump if you don't have enough blocks, or to TNT jump up, or you can just save towards iron armor. At the start of the game, you really, after that 4 gold you get, or whatever gold, you just want to save it for iron armor, because the faster you get iron armor, the better. Another thing you need to remember is getting diamond upgrades, because I've seen a lot of games where it's late game and people just forgot to get diamond upgrades. After you take out your first rush, the thing I would probably do is go get diamonds if no one's rushing you, or beat the other opponent to the diamonds after you finished your first rush, because diamonds are very important, because sharpness can basically make or break your fight essentially, because a normal wood sword does 5, a sharp wood does 5.25, normal stone 5, sharp stone 6.25, and a sharp stone actually does more than stock iron. So sharp is probably what you're gonna get early game, but if you only have 4 diamonds, you want to get a trap. The first amount of diamonds you get a trap, and then probably you won't have enough to get sharp, so get prot, and then you just save up the sharp, get prot 2, and you don't really need to worry about prot 3 unless it's late game and you've lost your bed, or yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you what to do if you lose your bed. If you lose your bed, what you need to do is just head mid. Just get a bunch of M's. If you have 8, get a pearl, full set of pots. You can use all of those at different times in the game. If it's late game and there's maybe 1 or 2 people, you can just go from base to base just collecting stuff. You can go mid if you need to, but you probably don't. If you get 6 M's, pearl, invis. If you only get 3 M's, you get invis and jump. People spend them on bridge eggs, which I can understand, like insta-bridge, but I don't think that's necessary, especially for 2Ms. Invis would be way more effective. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is game sense. Game sense is probably the most important thing to win solo Bed Wars. So, for instance, say I'm red and I've just killed my opponent blue, and green and yellow are still fighting. I know that green's not gonna come for me because green and yellow are still fighting, because usually you fight your first rush. So I know that I can go get some diamonds, chill, lead my good life. But if I see that the team's beyond me, gray, say pink, gray has killed pink, that might mean that gray might come for my base. So I would go for gray instead of going on for yellow or green, because you want to eliminate threats that you think could hurt you. Also, when you fall in void or die, you can check if there's any bridges to you, and if you see someone who's got like a lot of beds and kills, you either want to avoid them or get them like early game. Another big thing that's going to come down to you improving in Bed Wars and also winning a lot more is going to be practice. No one just gets this instantly, starts winning. I lost like over like 150 games in a row before I actually started winning like 70-80% of my games. And it just comes down to practice. Just practice, practice, practice. You can't get irritated with yourself and you lose. Think about it. There's only like a 16% chance you're actually gonna win. That's like not a lot. Yeah, and that's all I wanted to cover for this video. So I hope this was helpful. There'll be links in the description for how to block it out of W tap, and check my video out for speed bridging. And yeah, remember to like and sub, join the Discord, comment down below what you want to see next. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Is it